And Evan, maybe you could start the ball rolling with us. We've all played hell gigs. We've all had to deal with some major scary audiences out there. And whether you're trying to grab an audience's attention in a comedy club or on a website, Evan, what is your trick of the trade for engaging and keeping your audience?
Well, what I like to start off with is sometimes if they're, it looks like it's really going to go bad, is just to yell something incoherent at them and see if that shocks them into any kind of reality. Other than that, I'll start off maybe with just a general question, just to, one of those rhetorical questions that just get them to, try and answer something that I'll answer for them, and just to get the ball rolling and get them laughing and that sort of thing.
Now, can I ask you, in the years that you've been doing stand-up, how important is prep? Because I've seen so many comics go on stage that just kind of riff it. So, maybe you can share with us, Evan, what your sort of head game is in terms of prep.
Well, for me, prep is very important because every advantage that you have at a gig is just going to be a plus side for you. I mean, as far as you don't know what you'll be working with on some gigs, and they might not be set up properly, so you've got to work with the lighting, you've got to work with the sound. And so any time that you can get there earlier and bring the advantages onto your side, I think is so important as far as, talking to the staff, watching the audience come in, listening to them, and even watching and listening to the acts that went on before you.
Yeah, like I just can't get over the comics that say, yeah, I'll work it out when I get on stage.
Yeah, good idea. It's
not going to work out.
That's kind of like a bad marriage. Yeah, we'll just work it out after we go down the aisle. Let's have kids first.
Anna, how about yourself? How important is prep for you?
One of the key things for me is always have hope, because Evan reminded me, we did a gig up in North Bay, and it was in a hockey arena where the ice was melted and they'd moved in hay bales, and you walked into this place and you thought, oh man, it's going to be, like you decide it's a hell gig in advance, and it was fantastic. We had the best time. It was a fun show. And so you can't talk yourself into a hell gig because it may not be one. I think so be prepared to have a great time even though it looks like hell. Good strategy sometimes, in this country anyways.
No, you're absolutely right, because you can almost talk yourself out of a gig if it looks like it's going to be bad.
Yeah.
Right? Now, in terms of prep, in terms of social media, Elaine, how about you? What is your secret to staying consistent, engaging your audience, being prepared?
Well, you hit the nail on the head there with the consistent comment. Consistency is really key. Whatever is, I always say, whatever's your bent, stick with that. Like whatever you do and do best, stick with that. Keep a relatively narrow focus in whatever your niche is. There's so much out there in the social world, and trying to be all things to all people just doesn't work. And if you don't maintain the consistency, you can't expect your clients to.